Look at that. What does that say? Your first view of Tannadice. Yes, all the way back in December, I visited all 12 Premiership stadiums in the space of 24 hours with no help from anyone. That challenge was all done in aid of what you're going to see today. Back then, I asked for your help and you guys replied with an astounding level of support. Over the last 6 months, I have been helping kids all over the country attend their first ever football match. And let me just tell you guys, this one is an emotional one. Now, I know a lot of you are regular football goers. What if I was to tell you that there are thousands of kids across the country that have never been given the opportunities that me and you have been given? Yes, there are thousands of kids across the country that have never attended their first football match, many of which are massive football fans. There is so many different reasons for this. Obstacles with their parents, obstacles with money, the list goes on. With my platform and with so many of you guys following me who are interested in football, I wanted to make a change, and what better way to do it than to help those in need the most. With the first batch of games coming up at Christmas time, I knew that this is a time that parents struggled, and that is why we wanted to change it up and do something a little bit special. Yes, for every single kid that we helped over Christmas time, we set up a surprise goodie bag for them. Not just a football ticket, we wanted to give them something a little bit more, something they could keep. Yes, in each Christmas goodie bag, we delivered to them a ticket for a team of their choice, a toy, a Santa hat, a selection box and some bags of sweets. Something that maybe me and you would have said thank you and moved on with our lives. This was the best day of many of these kids' lives, and it's incredible the stories you're going to hear. The first stop in this journey had to be my hometown of Glasgow. Let's go and see how we got on. Right, selection box is done. However, I'm missing one. What you like, mate, eh?
One missing.
What? One missing, he needs to open a full box for one. And I wonder what.
There we go.
This has the potential to be the biggest game of dominoes ever. See if I just kick this. Think we should do that, mate? What we'll do is we'll just line them all up in a big circle all the way around, just get a big game of dominoes. Guys, you see my channel and you see we go to football games at least 3 times a week. We love football. However, unfortunately, some kids, they love football and they can't go to games. And that is why I am here to make a difference. Inside every single bag over there is a football ticket to either Celtic or Rangers. And the fact that many of these kids have never had this opportunity before, this is going to be absolutely special in every way possible. So, without further ado, let's go and put some smiles on these kids' faces and surprise them with an emotional trip to the football. Come on. Look at that. What does that say?
Rangers.
And where are you going?
Edinburgh.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Who's going to win?
Rangers.
Love that. This is your first ever Rangers game?
Yep.
You've never been to a Rangers game?
No.
How does that make you feel?
Happy.
You buzzing? Do you get a wee scarf and everything ready to go? How long have you been wanting to go to Ibrox for?
Since I was 7 baby. So like 2.
And it's all dream come true now. Today's the day.
How long have you been wanting to go to a Rangers game for?
I have seen it a few times, but you know.
You've just not been able to go to the matches?
Yeah, I
So,
just went to it.
an experience, now you've got this experience, you can go to the Rangers match.
Tonight.
How excited are you?
Pure.
Hello young man, what's your name? Jackson. And how many times have you been to a Rangers game? You've never been to a Rangers game?
Never. This is your first
Have
time.
you, what age are you? 8. Have you been wanting to go to a Rangers game? Tonight, it's going to be your first experience of Ibrox. I can see that smile on your face. What are you most looking forward to?
Rangers win.
Yeah? So you're going to get to see these players up close, the players you've seen on TikTok, the players on YouTube, players you're going to see them in person. Are they going to get the win for you?
Yeah.
Yeah? What's the score going to be?
3-1.
So, in each of the bags, you'll see Santa hats, we get sweets, collection box, bit of chocolate, bit of sweets for the football so they can have it, and they've got a wee toy to play with. I've been sitting playing with all the wee toys half the day, aren't we? That's how it took us so long. That's how it took us so long, because we're sitting playing with this stuff all day and eating chocolate and sweets. But we got there in the end. It's incredible, isn't it? What an effort, mate.
Amazing.
What an effort,
And the
mate.
kind words as well of all the children that are telling you about
Brilliant.
they've never been to football matches and that before. What an experience it's going to be for.
For every single city that we worked at, we wanted to do this the right way, which is why we wanted to make a difference to not just the children, but to the families that were involved. Yes, on most of these trips, we were able to bring not just kids, but we were able to bring some parents along with them to give special times to families at very difficult times of the year. Working with charities in each city that we worked in, this meant that the charities who'd worked with many people were able to pinpoint the families and the children especially who needed this the most. Firstly, in Glasgow, I want to give a massive shout out to Blueville Community Centre. Blueville Community Centre is a community centre in the Hag Hill area of Glasgow. Hag Hill was most recently voted the most deprived area in Glasgow alone, which is why we wanted to make a difference with many of these kids attending Blueville Community Centre coming from this area. One question, do you think Celtic will win? Right, and the final question, who's our one at the Celtic game today? What's your name? High five. There's a wee present from Santa. Can you go and enjoy yourself? Yeah, what's your name? Annie. Aria? Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry for that. High five. What's your name? William, nice to meet you, mate. What's that? My guy. Put it there. Are you enjoying your toys? Your sweets? Your chocolate? Do you? And what about your sweets? Talking into them? How are you doing, guys? Oh, enjoying yourself? Oh, yeah, you going to enjoy the game today? You're going to be the biggest singer in the stadium? You're going to be singing all the sectarian songs? Just wait until you see the faces on this next clip. This is absolutely priceless.
So a reminder again, you're waiting for the looking at the holidays info, sponsored by Blair and connected again on the big screen, stage the hotel 2243.
Second on the list was Dundee, where we worked in the Hilltown area of the city. Once again, as you can see with the information put on the screen right now, Hilltown is very notoriously known for its crime and deprivation rates. A lot of these kids have never seen any better, which is why we wanted to make a difference. Helping us in our quest was Freya's Wish, a charity set up in the area for children who hadn't been given the opportunities or who just haven't had an easy life.
Tony, who was 9 yesterday.
Way!
What a week it was last week. Dundee FC, what a game. 2-0 against Ross County. It was a memorable day for all the kids. And today, we're back in Dundee. Now, it's time for Dundee United. We have got another 70 kids going to the football here today. Doesn't get better than this. Come on.
Yeah, and that was it. That was
This is quite unique.
When was the last time you were at a game? You've never been? Is this your first time? Right. On you go. Your first view of Tannadice. What do you think of this stadium? Do you like it? Yeah? And who's going to win today? Love that. Enjoy. Dundee United fan, yeah? And how many games have you been to before? You've not been to a game before? No. This is your first time. And how good is it seeing Tannadice for the first time? So you've seen it all the times on TV, on your friends' social media, and you're getting to see it in real life. Is it good? Yeah. Is it as good as you thought it would be?
Yeah. This is the funniest day of my life.
This is the funniest day of your life. There you have it.
We like see always
I
on
watch it on TV, but I've never been to a stadium.
And what did you get today?
To be at a stadium.
And how good out of 10?
10.
11.
11 out of 10? And is it better in real life than on TV?
Yeah.
What do you think about people that don't get the opportunity to go to the football? Do you think everybody should get the opportunity to go to the football? Yeah? Even as girls? Touching on the last couple of days where we've taken hundreds of kids to Dundee United and Dundee, how important do you think it is for kids like that to get the opportunities?
Oh, so important, because a lot of mums have other kids and get too busy or can't do all the things that they want to do, whereas they could come here and go to a football match or do loads of different things and just be kids and get to be free and discover themselves and what they want to do. Like with football, a lot of kids didn't even really know about football. Like the Dundee one, we had a couple of African kids who would just never been to a football match, didn't know too much about it, but by the end absolutely loved it. So it was just good to see kids get that opportunity to see where they want to go in life.
Now, I just don't know how to say this to you guys. Unfortunately, just a couple of... Unfortunately, just a few weeks ago, we were given the heartbreaking news that one of the young kids that we helped, that I was working with, sadly passed away. Young Stuart was only 9 years of age. Stuart had always wanted to go and see a Dundee game. When I spoke to him when we were handing out these goodie bags on the given day, Stuart, he just couldn't stop smiling. He was absolutely buzzing. And when he got into that stadium, when he saw that stadium and walked through the turnstiles, no money in the world could have bought the smile that was on Stuart's face. As you can see in the photo right now, that full day, Stuart cherished every single moment. He loved it. And for that, I'll forever be grateful. Rest easy, young man. Stuart, I'll never forget you. Finally, this is where it got a bit tricky. For the area of Edinburgh, we targeted the areas of Pilton and Granton, both of which hold maximum levels of deprivation, which you can see on this screen. To finish off an amazing couple of months after helping hundreds of children, I wanted to finish this off in style by doing something a little bit different and adding an extra challenge to this video. Yes, I wanted to find groups that we hadn't already focused on, that we hadn't already helped, and bring them to matches to make this an even more impactful video. Yes, for the Hearts game, we were able to get in contact with a large family from the travelling community, all of which had never attended a football match in their life. As you see in this video, they're just the same kids as everybody else, and I believe that all kids should be given the same opportunities.
How many tickets do you have?
4,195 million.
I don't mind.
And yours, yeah?
Like that.
Mine. Come on, man.
Boys are loving it. And girls. Give us a review. Take a big bite. First ever football hot dog. How much? 8 out of 10? Love it. And are football hot dogs better than normal hot dogs?
Yeah.
Is that good? Yeah? Is it better than you thought? The hot dog? Yeah? Football, man. It's so much more than football. What a feeling for these boys. What a day. When planning to do this video, I didn't think this through thoroughly, that a lot of these kids were going to be needing fed as well. However, when we were getting to these games, it became apparent very quickly that these kids, although we were given goodie bags for chocolate and stuff, they needed food, they needed drink, and they needed to be fed properly. Football food is not cheap, as you can tell. This is where the Hibs and Hearts Foundations come into things. Well, thanks to the Hibs and Hearts Foundations, they were able to help. You know, if you're a football fan, it's not an easy thing to be going to the football. It's very, very expensive for not just one kid, but doing it for hundreds of kids. It just would have been far too much for me. And finally, for the Hibs match, as you will have noticed, this video has mostly been boys. Football is a predominantly boys sport, however, things are changing, and for the Hibs match, I wanted to make a change, which is why I wanted to take all girls to this match. And finally, for the last game, for the last club, we're here at Hibernian's Easter Road. This time, we're going to mix it up a bit. We've got something different for you guys. It's mostly been boys, and tonight, we're going to see a huge group of girls here to enjoy some Hibernian football. This is just going to be a memorable experience. We've got football, we've got food, we've got fun. These girls are going to have a blast. Let's go and meet them. Right, we are here for the final video, and we're at Easter Road. Girls, are we excited?
Yeah!
On you go.
Let's hear it right behind these.
Amy, this is your first time on Easter Road?
Yeah.
What do you think? Yeah?
Yeah.
What you just said to me there, the atmosphere?
The atmosphere.
Yeah. And what I want to know, would you come back here? Your first time here at Easter Road, would you come back? Yeah. This is your first ever football match? Yeah. Right, out of 10, how would you rate this? 10? You can be in it. What would you rate this out of 10?
100.
A million out of 10? Why?
I've supported him and I've been supporting him
for the people that have helped you out, what do you say to them? Thank you guys, look at this. All the girls are loving it, and it's all down to you. What a few months it's been. I'm telling you something, blood, sweat and tears has went into this video, guys. It has been, honestly, it's been mental. It's been an emotional roller coaster. So many things have happened on the way, many of which I never planned, never thought would happen. But we got it done in the end, and for that I can't thank you guys enough. I would like to thank Dundee, Dundee United, Celtic, Rangers, Hibs and Hearts, and especially all of the charities who we worked with in order to get this done. Without you guys, without the people I met on this journey, without the people that helped us on this journey, I would not have been able to do this video at all. This video was not about the money or the numbers or anything to do with me. This was about giving kids their first ever football match. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.